Hello guys, it's your boy Mohammed Misbah, and then you are welcome to GS Sports. So on this platform, I deliver anything concerning sports, right from the hottest news and the latest one, some pre-match analysis, post-match analysis, match reactions, and so many more. So if you're a lover of this game, I would urge you to stay with me and also like, comment, and then share so that I can bring you more updates when it comes to the game. Alright, so with today's outline, I'll be talking about one of the most anticipated games tomorrow. That is a super clash between Paris Saint-Germain and then Liverpool at the Parc des Princes. That is Paris Saint-Germain's home ground. Okay, so coming into this game, I think Paris Saint-Germain on paper is the favorite to win this game. But Champions League is a game of moments, and then mostly it's not really about good form, or it's mostly about Champions League heritage. That's my personal belief. So though Paris Saint-Germain is the favorite, but it's still an open game. Their last meeting, it was a very special game. It was very intense. It gave us a very exciting game. That was just last season. The first leg ended in a 1-0 win in favor of Liverpool. The second one also ended up 1-0 in favor of Paris Saint-Germain, which Paris Saint-Germain advanced through via penalties. They played the penalties and they won over Liverpool. Though Liverpool had one win against Paris Saint-Germain, but it wasn't really the full story. We all could attest that Paris Saint-Germain had the better game, but football, like I said, is the game of moments. So on paper, I still think, though both of them are not really on their good run of form, but I still think when they are compared, Paris Saint-Germain is still better than Liverpool in current form. So the defending champions will be coming into this game trying to defend their previous season's title. So I'm sure they will bring in a strong squad. So I'll be talking about their side coming into this game. I predict the usual backline that we all know when they are all fit. That will be the experienced Marquinhos alongside the young prospect Pacho, and then their fullbacks will be Nuno Mendes and then Hakimi. Very super fullbacks. And then in the midfield, they would have two of their usual starters. That will be Vitinha and then João Neves. But unfortunately, they are missing one of their experienced players that brings balance into the midfield. That is Fabian Ruiz. They will be missing Fabian Ruiz because he's out on an injury, which is so unfortunate because he brings that fluidity, that swiftness, that control in the midfield. But I think they still have quality in the young prospect. That will be Zaire Emery. I'm sure in the absence of Fabian Ruiz, he will step up and then try to fill in his shoes. So with the front setup, I think is the usual setup that they play in the Champions League finals. That will be Doué on the right, Dembele in the middle, and then Kvaratskhelia will be on the left hand side. What a front line. Very exciting to watch. And we all know what they bring on board when they are fully fit. So it's going to be a very exciting game. Alright, so I'll talk about Liverpool side coming to this game. Liverpool's system of play is a little bit different from their previous manager, that's Jurgen Klopp. Their current manager, Arne Slot, is more of a quick transition guy, trying to blend possession with quick transition. So it is effective when it comes to, let's say, quick knockout football. So I'm sure they will try to set up a mid block, not that deep to be defensive, but also trying to protect their defenders. And they will try and do the quick vertical transitions to counter-attack Paris Saint-Germain. And then I also think stopping the Paris Saint-Germain fullbacks is the main deal because they rely so much on them. Players like Achraf Hakimi and then Nuno Mendes, whom are very good both defensively and offensively. And trust me, I could say the same. If they are moving into offense, they are far more dangerous than some attackers in the game right now. So I predict a lineup for Liverpool to be their usual backline. That is the experienced defender, the veteran defender Van Dijk alongside Konate. And then their fullback will be, I have a strong feeling this time around, Jeremy Frimpong will be starting as their first choice right back. And then going to such game, I think he will be starting the experienced fullback. That will be Andy Robertson. In the midfield, I think Gravenberch will be their lone defensive midfielder, holding midfielder. And then McAllister will be on the right alongside Zoboslai, the informed Zoboslai. What a player. What a fine player. So Florian Wirtz, that is the most expensive midfielder in the world right now, would also feature as their lone number 10, and with the front two of the veteran the experienced player, that is Mo Salah, and then Hugo Ekitike, their most informed forward this season. So like I said, both have a very good setup, but Paris Saint-Germain will be coming into this game as the favorite. So having experienced players like Mo Salah also changes the narrative, because you might not be in good form, but if they get the chance, they try to convert, try to be much clinical upfront. Okay, so at this point, I'll be ending today's pre-match analysis here. And then if you haven't subscribed or liked this video yet, just subscribe, like, and then comment, and also turn on the notification bell to be updated always. All right. And then if you are an investor out there and you are trying to go into this game with the mindset of earning something, then I trust you should go for Paris Saint-Germain. Considering their latest head-to-head and their current form, I still think Paris Saint-Germain would win this game. Okay, thank you viewers, thank you everyone for watching. Stay tuned for more updates. Thank you very much. Bye.